Good morning, YouTube family. Welcome to my channel, Osiris Transitioning. My name is Mark White, and I'm here in beautiful Panglao this morning on White Beach, sitting down in the restaurant, enjoying the view, watching the sunrise. The topic for the discussion today will be my dream girl 7 weeks later. I've been in the Philippines now 7 weeks, and this is the first time that I met my current girlfriend. We were like a long distance relationship, and which I didn't know would be long distance at the time. I was here January 2020 for the Sinulog Festival in Cebu City, and shortly after, I had seen her picture on a friend of mine's Facebook page, and I asked her to introduce me to her. She had initially declined, kind of shot me down, said, I don't really talk to foreigners like that, so she didn't mind being, friends, but she really wasn't looking for a relationship. And I was cool with that, you know what I'm saying? And, but I figured, me, give me a little time, I'll be able to work my magic. And that's kind of how it went, we started just meeting and greeting and talking every once in a while online, and it kind of grew into a good friendship, and later developed into a relationship. But like I said, I never intended on a long distance relationship. I had no foreknowledge that the Philippines were going to close, and my plan was to move to Cebu City in March of 2020. But once COVID came, and we realized that we wasn't going to be able to see each other in 2020, we was like, okay, we're in 2022, we'll make it happen. We'll, continue to talk, and see if we got, an opportunity for a relationship. And then, as we all know, 2021 was a bust, and we moved into 2022. And so as soon as the Philippines reopened, I came here and met her, and that was on March 8th. Since then, she has literally been by my side the entire time. I have an upcoming trip planned next week to go to Manila, where I'll be in Makati for 4 days. It'll be the first time that since I've been in the Philippines that we'll be apart. I think it'll be a test for both of us, But back to the subject. When I first got here, I was real curious as to, how authentic this woman would be. Will we have things in common? How would the communication be? The intimacy levels and things like that, trying to find out if this woman is true, and things like that. And what I found is that she has been very wonderful, but it was only after about 4 weeks that I really began to actually see her. So I would actually say, just fresh out the gates, that if you just come into the Philippines for a week or 2 weeks, a month, that you can't get a proper assessment of your girl within that short amount of time. The best example or analogy that I can give you is for those of you who've seen Coming to America, where he had the wife that was already slated for him, that his family had arranged, and he would ask her, well, what do you like? Well, whatever you like. Or what do you want to do? Whatever you want to do, my king, That's kind of how she was for the first 3-4 weeks, She was so eager to please, and I wouldn't say that it wasn't authentic, but what I was saying is that she wasn't allowing her true self to shine through, because she wanted to present herself in the best light. I don't think that's uncommon for women, not just here in the Philippines, but even in the United States, and around the world. When you first meet a person, you really don't know what that person is about. But what I did notice is that now that we're 7 weeks in, I feel that she's beginning to be more comfortable and stable in her thinking as to whether or not I have genuine feelings for her, and that I'm a serious person, and I'm not here just to kind of, beat the coochie up and go about my business, which is giving her a little bit more freedom to be herself. So there's a lot of things that I'm now starting to see that I would not have seen, I did not see within the first, I would say, 3 to 5 weeks. Overall, she's still beautiful, wonderful, girl. She does all the things that she used to do, I would say, but not without the same enthusiasm. It's like, I have stated in videos before that before I can even pull my underwear off, she's trying to wash them. Now she at least lets me get them off. Those type of things. But she's more certain her personality, like, I'm starting to learn like her dislikes, and some of her little idiosyncrasies and, you know, some of her flaws that, you know, she tried to cover, whatever, you know. And but I would have to say that overall, you know, I'm still satisfied with my pick. But, you know, like I said, I'm going to Manila for a few days, and I think it'll really be a test for me. I'm sure I'm going to meet some people, have an opportunity to chat around a little bit. And what I found is that the Filipino women are very, very easy to talk to. You know, even with me I'm traveling with my girlfriend, which they always refer to her as my wife. I just think that's something they do, like a subliminal psychological ploy. They plant that seed in you because, you know, they're all working together for the cause. They understand the benefits of marrying foreigners, and they kind of work together as a team. You'll almost never hear Filipinos speak bad about another, like, you know, or even expose them for their wrongs. Like, your girl could be cheating on you, and it'd be very hard for you to find out in certain circles because the people are not quick to expose their fellow Filipino people, which, you know, I find that as a, you know, it's good and it's bad. I'm not going to really delve into that at all. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with keeping a person's secrets. I mean, it's up to us to do due diligence to make sure that we have, you know, what it is that we want in life and out of a woman. And but as I was saying, you know, I found it very easy to communicate with other women. And although I like my girl, what I'm finding is that I really enjoy just communicating with women. I come from a background of sales where I'd, you know, sold a lot of merchandise. I originally had a plow business, but then I did a lot of retail sales, like via online and craft shows and things like that for myself. I was buying and reselling goods, and I mostly pitched items to females because females tend to be more vain and have a lot more disposable income to spend in those areas of vanity. So I really enjoy talking to women. And what I find is just a casual conversation with a beautiful Filipino woman really arouses me, not so much in a sexual kind of way. That too, though, at times. But in a, yeah, it is kind of sexual. It's it strokes my manhood in a way that it enhances my male prowess and you know, helps to you know, build up my confidence and self-worth and things like that, for lack of better terms. You know, so, you know, I'm going to continue to explore that, you know. So this is the first test with me and my girl being apart in the Philippines. I'm going to find out how jealous she is, those type of things. I plan to do some real man shit while I'm in Manila. I don't plan to cheat or anything like that, but I'm definitely going to go to some of the girly spots and see some of the things that area is famous for. I'll be documenting that if you guys are interested. If there's anything I say on these videos that you like, please subscribe, ring the bell, you know, so that you'll be notified for every video that I post. I'm relatively new. I almost have 100 subscribers. This is like my second week on YouTube, man, and I thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me, you know, ramble on about, you know, the things that are in my mind and show you the type of things that I'm experiencing in the Philippines. If this video helps you in any kind of way, refer it to a friend. You know, if you think it's funny or you got any suggestions that you can give me to make this channel better, you know, I'm all ears. You know, we're in this thing together. You know, I'm not perfect and I don't have all the answers, but I am making the transition. And so my goal is just kind of basically to document to you guys, you know, the things that I'm experiencing here in the Philippines. You know, it's really great. You know, I love the whole experience. You know, sometimes I get a little frustrated. Like I've been here in Panglao in the dark, you know what I mean? The power goes out a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it's one of the most beautiful places, man, I've ever been. And what I found is I've talked to a lot of foreigners here, and most of them live here. You know, this is the one place that I'd have to say that I've visited in all my times coming to the Philippines, that 98% of the foreigners that I met since I've been in Panglao actually live in Panglao or Bohol. And they all have similar stories. Oh yeah, I spent a couple months in Cebu and then I came to Panglao. That was 14 years ago. Or yeah, I first started coming into Manila, and I did the whole Makati, Manila, all the Asia thing, and Puerto Galera, and then I visited Panglao, and I've been here for 5 years. I can see the charm that Panglao has to offer, and how captivating and it is and intriguing. I had a plan to come here from the 6th of April to the 11th. It's now the 20th. I'm still here. I've pretty much abandoned all of my other plans all the way up until I go to Manila, and then when I come back from Manila, it'll be home time, which is a thing all in itself, that means, returning to the rat race, which is not really a rat race for me. What you'll find is when I begin to shoot the videos in America of the things that I've been doing to make this transition. A couple years ago, I entered into hermit mode, where I moved into the woods, bought me a cabin and a dog, and I got a well, and I draw my own water. I live off the grid. I consider myself a prepper, you know what I mean? Based on just, the decline of the United States social situation, socioeconomic, political situation. I just feel like it was a pertinent thing to do. It was very prudent, for me to have 3 to 6 months worth of food and supplies on hand or nearby to sustain myself and my family, which has proved to be pretty wise, considering we're in the process of hyperinflation in the United States, where food prices, gas prices, everything like that are like astronomically growing. And so 6 months ago, my kids thought I was crazy. Now they coming over for my canned goods. But it's all good, because that was the purpose. That was the whole reason that I entered into that lifestyle, was because I had foreseen some things, or at least I thought I did, and I began to make preparations. And what I found is that a lot of those things I plan to implement here in the Philippines. I have a main focus in my prepping: food, shelter, water, security, barterability, and community, and also like health issues like medicines and things like that. And I kind of lump that in with security. So normally the things that I'll be talking about on my channel are those type of things. They'll fall into one of those categories, and I'll be showing how the things that I'm doing and learning in the United States, I'm gonna be implementing in the Philippines. So I hope you guys enjoy me and watch me as I take this journey. And like I said, I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I have like 95 subscribers, which for me, that's a real achievement. I had never really thought that I would even be doing this. It was kind of like a recommendation from a friend. So here I am doing it, and I am fascinated that, I'm even being received, So to those subscribers out there, man, I want to say thank you. Have a wonderful day, and tune in again. Peace.